dirty source of oil, but if they process it correctly, they can get the petroleum out of it. And so it's been very controversial with environmentalists because they have to go into these kind of like nature areas of Canada, like natural areas, and like extract this tar sand. But it's brought a lot of money, and that's the economic boom part. Okay? So look, most people didn't get this question right because probably they didn't know about the tar sands specifically. But do we feel comfortable with the idea of potential reserves and proven reserves? Okay. That's kind of like a bigger concept to hold on to. All right, what else?
14.
Which one?
14.
14. Which of the following resources is used to produce the largest amount of electricity in the United States?
Oh, keyword electricity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think we all got that right now.
How did you read it?
wow.
Like I read it like which of the following resource of energy like the United States uses the most?
I thought like what energy do they use the most?
Yeah, and I thought like cars, you know.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
And I was like, oh, definitely oil. But exported because we usually imported. Like we usually have other countries uses domestic oil.
So I think, yeah, we use a ton of oil, right? But it's more transportation. It's more for transportation, and coal is more for electricity, right? So are we good with that one now? What else? 58. Even though it is a relatively clean source of energy, which of the following is a disadvantage of hydroelectric power?
I put C.
I was in between saying.
What'd you put there? Oh, never. I see.
Were you also between those two?
Hmm?
Were you also in between those two? Oh wait, no, I was in between these two.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you know the wrong and right answer?
Wait, what are you talking about?
How'd you check them?
Angel,
Like circle this one?
are you waiting for me to say something? Or?
Okay,
Waiting
so
for you to say something.
so first of all, what is hydroelectric power?
The dam.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
No, but what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
so using water to produce electricity, but the most common type of hydroelectric
What are you
is
talking
involves a dam. So what is a dam?
It's like this big massive structure that holds
To bury the
water.
blocks,
Yeah.
water.
Yeah. Right.
Rivers make.
So if
That's
if
true.
you kind of picture, like, let's say there's a river, right? Like a big river going through a valley, right? And then they build a dam to block the water. What's going to happen above the dam site?
Above?
Yeah, I mean, well, in terms of a river flows in a certain direction. So above means like in the earlier part of the river before it flows down.
If it fills up?
So what's that?
Or do you mean like it fills up more?
Yeah, it fills up. Like it's gonna make like a lake, right? Basically, an artificial lake.
Gonna mess up all the fishes.
So imagine, like, for example, if there are forests on either side of that valley, they're now going to be covered with water. Or like in the case of like a really huge one that was built in China, there were like villages all along the riverbanks that were just completely covered, right? Like just disappeared into this huge lake. So that's kind of where it's talking about altering ecosystems above the dam site. So then how's the electricity actually created?
Because doesn't like when the water goes
Move
in the dam
when
and
they
like
move.
comes into
Yeah, it goes
What?
through some kind of engineered device that like puts the water through at a certain rate and creates like a lot of pressure or friction, which is then turned into electricity. We don't need to know the engineering details of that, but the basic idea. Would you need to like treat the water with chemicals in order for that to work?
No.
No. Now, B, you might this says the electricity generated has a lower voltage. I don't think that doesn't really make sense from an electricity standpoint, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could see how somebody might put C, right?
Thank you.
I mean, these projects are very expensive, but I don't think it's really the generator. The generator is what turns it into electricity. What's expensive, hydroelectric is probably building the dam, right? Like that's a huge engineering project. And then do you really need rainfall for it to work?
No.
I mean, there has to be water, but there
Mhm.
doesn't have to be rainfall right there. It could be a lot of rivers, they come from
The mountains.
like snowpack in the mountains. It doesn't necessarily have to rain for there to be water there. So is this making more sense now?
Yes.
Kind of have to visualize the dam for the question to make sense. Okay. All right, guys. I want to just, since we have our computers out, can we just take 5 minutes to just do the quick little round of flashcards on chapter 9?
You want to say hi to the
See what
vlog?
comes up.
You want to say hi to the vlog?
I did already.
I did not know that.
That's why I asked, were you expecting me to say something or what? This reason?
Yeah.
That's what you based your thoughts on that.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm so confused.
Sorry.
I know it's from the morning. I know you're a little light.
I know, it's kind of obvious.
Angel,
So I didn't
flashcards.
notice this.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm shaking.
That's nice.
Wait, one more thing for the vlog.
Of course.
Do you actually watch them?